Hello, we're here with Paul Falvo. He is the Green Party candidate for the Northwest Territories in the upcoming federal election. Paul, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and why people should vote for you?
Thanks, Mike. Why Green, why Paul Falvo in 2019? I've been an uninvited guest of the Dene since 2001. A lot of people know me in the Northwest Territories from having traveled around with my work. I'm a criminal defense lawyer by trade, so I've been to about half of the communities. I've advocated for people in the most difficult circumstances for years now. People know me as a hard worker there. In Yellowknife, I served 2 terms on city council, and on council, people knew me as the person who answered the emails and returned the phone calls. And whether you agreed with me all the time or not, people knew that I communicated with them and kept them informed and listened to them and took their views seriously. I've known Elizabeth May for years, and every election since she became party leader, she has been asking me to be a candidate. And I've consistently said no. I always had a reason. I was on city council, I was working for the federal government, I had a new baby. And this time she asked me last year, and I did not have a good reason not to run. There's no good reason not to be green right now. It's at a crucial time in our history. What I'm telling people is, don't believe me, believe the scientists, believe science. Scientists are telling us that we have to act now, that 4 years from now may be too late. And listen to your neighbors, listen to Northerners. The North is different than other parts of Canada. People in the North are closer to the land, are inseparable from the land, and see what's happening. I think that to live in the North is to be green, because to live up here, people are so close to the land, appreciate the outdoors, the air, the water, the fish. It's different than other parts of Canada. And we see the changes that are happening. We see also the changes that are happening elsewhere in the world. And the changes aren't all good. What's different between the Green Party? Because every party says that they're going to do something about climate change. The difference is that the Greens have a plan with targets, with numbers, and dollar items, and it's costed out. It's been costed by the Parliamentary Budget Office and shown that it works financially. Here in the North, cost of living is also top of mind. I'm hearing that a lot from people. We already know that this is a very expensive place to live. And so we have to make living in the North more affordable and sustainable. Canada right now is subsidizing the oil and gas industry to the tune of about $7 billion a year. We just spent 10 to 13 billion on a pipeline. And imagine all that money put into clean energy. The clean energy sector is one of the fastest growing sectors of the economy. It outpaces jobs in oil and gas, and it's growing, and that is even without the investment that Greens would put in. We are not expecting to form a majority government on October 22nd, but our goal is to have enough MPs elected, including the Northwest Territories, to have a pride point and to be able to hold the balance of power in the government to force real action on climate. And it's not just about climate. We have positions on every issue in our online platform, on our website, greenparty.ca. Mining has been the backbone economically of the Northwest Territories. And some people think the Greens are against everything. The Greens fully support sustainable mining. It is not a question of yes or no. It's a question of how we will mine, of where we will do it, and what we're mining for. Rare earth minerals right now, for example, are very key in technological applications. Tourism has been undervalued, underappreciated in the North. Construction is important. Greens would have a program retrofitting homes and businesses throughout the North and throughout Canada to make homes more energy efficient and to save people money. Land claims have to be settled. Greens would work very closely with Dene, Métis, Inuvialuit people and governments. We would form a council of Canadian governments. Safe, affordable housing is key. We would legislate housing as a fundamental human right. We want to keep professionals in the North. One thing to keep in mind is that Green MPs are not whipped. We are not forced to follow the party line in the House of Commons, and that's a key difference. A Green MP is free to speak out for the North, following his conscience and listening to constituents. So that is what I will do. On October 21, the strategic vote is for the candidate, the party, and the platform that you believe in. And I think deep down, Northerners know what is happening out there. This is the time. Deep down, people know. Thank you.
Well, on that note, I'll thank you, Paul, for paying us a visit and wish you well in this election. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.